let's just would you rather. Well, Hood You Rather, because that's an actual game called Hood You Rather. All right, and it's a great game. Would you rather sneeze and yell out the N-word every time you sneeze, or burp and shit a little each time?
She got a coke body, make me feel thirsty. Won't hurt her, break me out, baby, hurt me. Said she got a man, but he ain't working. Fuck a Klondike, what you do for Birkins? Lie, baby, gon' shake that. I drew my son on her cheek like a face tat. And she know I keep her Benz like a Maybach. No Diddy, but little baby gon' take that. Right, fat nigga with a skinny soul. Anything possible, how the Henny go. And I've been around the world.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Miles, the bestest podcast host of all time, here with a fifth of something. And I got my boy with me. I almost said your name.
Say my name.
Yeah, you say your own goddamn name.
Call me out. It's your boy Cowboy Blue doing what it do. What's up, y'all in the crew?
Hey, and today, for a second time, we doing a double hitter today. We got Cyfa Fix with us, and of course, the mental motivator, Miss Nakia. So, hey y'all, welcome to the show.
What's up, y'all?
What up? What he did?
Not shit.
Ain't doing shit. Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Sunday, I feel good outside.
That's right. It is nice.
Fucked around and wore some pants and my legs sweating and shit. I'm mad.
Oh, you did? You know what? I would put a fan on you. I could probably find somebody to come blow on you if you want me to.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'll take that blow.
Jesus, here we go.
Take it.
Rolling right in. Rolling right in.
Anybody out
Right
there?
in,
Quick.
Anybody out there volunteering?
We used to have this segment in the show called "Some Things You Don't Say to Your Boy."
Yeah, that's one of them. Well, I ain't say. I said I was gonna go get somebody. I ain't just saying, man, you want me to blow on you? I ain't say no shit like that. That's fucked up. Who say that shit? Not me.
All
I
right.
never.
I hate, boy. He call you, like, man.
Yeah.
Did you get blowed?
Yeah, that is a question you wouldn't ask your homie.
Real quick.
You know
What you do last night?
I'm not
But you know
asking-
what? But what's kind
I'm
of
not
fucked
asking
up?
my homie that.
But women can ask each other some shit like that. You know what I mean? Why is that? Why is that?
I wouldn't ask another woman if she got blowed.
You wouldn't? You wouldn't? But that's like a woman thing.
You
It's
ever
like
been
going to the
swallowed?
bathroom and shit. You know, women go to the restroom with each other and all that bullshit. I would never be like, hey man, let's go to the
Let's go
bathroom.
pee real quick. You got to pee, I got to pee. Let's
Let's
go.
go take a shit together.
Let's go take a shit
You
together.
need somebody to hold the door, though.
Right.
Somebody
You
has to
like
hold the
this?
door.
Hey man, you still there?
Oh, is that what y'all do?
Who do that?
They hold the door, make sure
Yeah.
nobody can walk in.
Most of the time, when you in the nightclub, the lock on the women's
Don't
doors
work.
never work. You know what I'm
Oh, so
saying?
they not just standing there because they don't want no men walking in. They just standing there just for shits and giggles? What they
No,
doing?
they're just standing there holding the door for you.
But is it more than
You
one
gotta
toilet
bend
in
over,
there?
you know, and squat. So you.
Oh, you don't want
Because you
nobody.
can't be holding the door while squatting.
Your
at the same
homegirl
time.
gotta hold the door
Legs
for
shaking
you.
and
Would
shit.
could you
Yeah.
imagine if you walked in the bathroom and you saw a motherfucker in there squatting? We walk in the bathroom, see some man sitting there squatting over the urinal.
Nigga holding the door.
Right in the home at the door. Now you can't come
Holds
in.
the stall.
Right,
I don't go in there, big dog. Don't go in there.
Right,
Don't go in there.
right.
No, I was at a baseball game one
You
time.
were?
Shut your face. And there was a little kid sitting down
On the urinal?
on the urinal peeing. I was like, boy, this is some
His
shit
ass
right
got every disease.
here. Oh yeah, because you know
Everything.
them urinal cakes, boy, that's nasty.
You know what? Can we put urinal cakes in a toilet?
I mean, I guess you could.
Like you had to put it up to the side.
Yeah, they
'cause
got. Man, you don't remember the old school thing that used to hang off the side of your toilet at your mama house?
You
Tidy
think that
bowl.
was,
Yeah,
that
there
was
you
considered
go.
a urinal cake?
That was a urinal cake.
Just off the side.
Yeah.
Oh.
So anyway, let's
Cypher
get
already like, all right,
Yeah,
man,
I'm
I
saying,
don't
let's
know.
get into this show.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
What did you walk into,
Like,
sir?
what is
Have you
that?
never
What you
watched
call
the
it?
show?
Why the
Toilet
fuck are we
urinal
talking about
cake.
you?
Yeah, urinal
Well,
cake.
we just gonna.
Yeah.
You ain't never
I've
watched the
never
show. Your
heard
ass
of
about to be
that.
shocked
Yeah,
as
I
a
mean,
motherfucker here in about 15 seconds.
He turned his mic off. His mama out of this shit.
Yeah, he's just gonna sit here. He's gonna put his hat
What
down.
the fuck?
He's gonna walk off. We ain't had nobody walk off the set yet.
No, never. It's the first time for everything, though.
I have had some people that looked at me and was like, I'm gonna knock your
close.
ass the fuck out.
You real close.
Yeah, because let me tell you what happened. So I was at an event one time, right? And I walked up to this guy and I said, "Do you know?"
Cypher said, if he fall asleep, ain't nobody gonna know.
Right? So I'm like, I am not here right now. I swear to y'all, I'm not here. So Abraham Lincoln used to not allow his daughters to clean their vaginas because he didn't want other men to hit on them. So they used to walk around with stinking vaginas.
Did he say, did you know? Did you start off this question with, did you know? How the fuck would we know that one?
I know it.
That is not in my 8th grade history book.
It
I
was.
guarantee
It
you.
should have been.
How you learn that?
I read it.
In what book?
A book on Abraham Lincoln.
Jesus.
I ain't gonna make it through this.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something.
We gonna
Most
dive
people
in.
have a black book of like bullshit. Mine is brown. Right? It's a book full of shit. That's why it's brown. All right. This is my shit book.
Okay.
So I can go to any page in this book, and there will be at least 15 shocking questions on it that will drive your ass.
Let's open
out.
it up.
You want me
Let's open it up?
Let me
Well,
open
before
it up.
you open it up, let's,
Yeah,
let's
I'll-
dig into Cyfa first.
What, we need a
man.
disclaimer?
Well, no.
Disclaimer?
We can at
Look,
least
man.
get some questions
Oh,
about
shit,
the
we
man
forgot
on
to
the
get
show.
to
I like that weird comedy shit, so y'all already like.
Yeah, no, and that's what it is. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
we're entertainers, man. So we're here to entertain. We're here to have some
Yeah,
fun.
of
You know,
course.
because you can go to any other podcast and they'll ask the questions that Blue gonna ask. So, how did you get started in rapping? Let's just get all that shit out of the
So?
way. How old were you?
So
Did your mama
You
like you?
making fun of us?
Yeah, I am. I asked you this when we were at South by Southwest. How fast you think you could run?
Oh shit.
He said he think he can run 18 miles per hour.
Oh boy, you quick.
That's fast as
Boy,
shit.
That's fast as hell.
Yeah, man. Let a dog out. Call the police.
You said 18 miles.
We gone. You know what I
But
mean? You not
18
catching
miles-
3
me.
seconds.
18 miles per hour is fast as fuck.
It is.
That's real fast. Have you ever got in your car and you drove 20 miles per hour and you say, I can keep up with this car? Shit.
Now track back in the day, bro. Like I used to run like a motherfucker.
Did
know
you?
what I mean? Like
I was pretty quick too back in the day.
we was from the hood, so we was running from everything.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Literally.
So
like,
you still think your
Those
top speed
people-
was 18?
man,
18?
well, listen, man, I could outrun anybody back in
Really?
the day. I ain't running shit right now.
Right, not now. Hell no, I ain't either. I'm running my mouth like a motherfucker. though. I
That's
can tell
18
you that.
miles per hour.
Run to the
No,
stage.
that's
and
800
Run
miles.
off. That's it.
Let me
So
see.
no,
Go ahead,
yeah,
man.
because I mean, we brought them on to interview them to get to know more about them, what's going on.
I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping.
We'll get into your brown book later.
My shit book.
Yeah, and he right. I'm gonna ask you questions, you know, just like a regular interview.
Nah,
gonna ask
do
you.
it.
Yeah,
Go
he's
for
like,
it.
I'm gonna pop
Because I
in
wanna
a
know.
minute though.
I
So
partaked enough before I got here to understand. You know?
Oh,
there
okay.
you go. So your show last night. So what's the biggest crowd you've been in front of? Because you say you don't
Oh,
mind the
shit,
3
man.
to 100 or you know, but
The biggest crowd I've probably ever done. I rocked Mega Fest in 2017 with Fred Hammond.
okay.
Oh, okay.
I was like 30,000 motherfuckers in a Cape Bailey Hudson.
Oh
whatever.
yeah. Right
It was
here.
overpaid. It was like overcapacity because you got all the chairs. Then they had like seats out and shit.
Right.
And that was probably the biggest crowd I probably ever rocked.
Were you nervous when you walked
Shit,
on?
yeah.
You were?
What was that feeling?
I mean,
What makes your nerves
you
go
gotta
away?
look at it. You out there and you got Yolanda Adams, Fred Hammond, they're like all the top gospel artists out here, Donnie McClurkin. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not a gospel rapper. Fuck
Right.
it. I mean, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? So
Right. So
the
how
whole
it work?
whole time Fred leaned over, we sitting in the green room. Fred leaned over. He like, nephew. I'm like, what's up? Don't cuss.
You like shit. God
Get
damn.
it out now.
He was like, don't cuss. You know
That was the
what I'm saying?
only rule he had.
I mean, yeah. Whatever you do, if you forget your lyrics, like you better freestyle. Like keep going.
Right. Just
Like
keep going.
don't pause. None of like no gray space. Like keep going. Like Fred kind of instilled character. You know what I'm saying? Like artist character.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing how to cater to your audience, knowing how to examine your audience. You know what I'm saying? I break that shit down to a science.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it is when I get on stage. It's not just performing and a bunch of rapping and singing. Like I'm looking into the audience, saying, okay, what style of music should I do? What scale of music should I do?
Right.
How much have they had to drink? You know what I mean?
That's always a good question.
That's to be the first
Man,
question.
like that mean for real, because you gotta look at it doing this live shit, bro. I learned one thing from my big homie, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, if they're not drinking and dancing, you ain't doing your job.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I think, I mean, you got people that, I had to learn this. You got people that don't get up and dance. They just be blown away. Like, oh,
Right.
I'll be like, damn, why y'all so quiet, bro? Get up, move.
Yeah.
And they be like, bro, it's not that we not feeling you. Like, bro, you just that good. Like,
Mm.
I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right. You know what? Let me ask you this. Do you think it's bad whenever you compliment yourself? Like if someone is saying something good about you and you agree with them, or you say, you're right. Is that bad?
no.
Right. See, I don't think that's bad either.
I mean, because my grandmother taught me, why should I dim my light down and make yours shine?
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And so that's what I always tell people whenever, because like our show, we have a great show. We really do. We have a great show.
Yes, we do.
We do. We have a great
Right.
show. And I tell people, we have a great show. You come on, you're going to have fun.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to hear some weird shit. Then you're going to leave and there's some stuff you're going to remember.
Yeah.
I remember one time we were on a fifth or something. That motherfucker asked me, do I still have baby blood in my body? Do you think you still have baby blood in your body?
I don't know, man. Sometimes, what's
Like,
that,
have you ever
what's
had
that pink shit before? Like, sometimes, like, you don't like bleed like it's like a light red. It'd be like a little like a.
Oh, so you think the baby blood got a different color?
Man, I don't fucking.
I'm like, no, because like what I'm thinking, like, have you ever been cut open or something like that? Have you ever had
You
surgery?
been shot?
No.
Not while I was awake.
Ow.
I was shot.
You were shot, so you bled out. Do you think you bled out all your baby blood?
I don't know, but that shit hurt it.
I bet it did hurt it.
Man, when it first happened,
Hurt it. I bet it did hurt it.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
Leg, arm, shoulder,
yeah, where you get shot?
Shin.
Ooh.
You got a.
Shin,
Wait,
I got a
recently?
hole. Nah, that was a couple years ago. I was 17. So I had a hole, came out the side.
No. Oh,
Well, it's a good thing it
I
came
bet
out.
that did hurt. Did it hit your bone?
Nah. So what it did was, man, it missed the bone by.
Microphone.
Talking to my I was just talking to your mic.
It missed the bone real close and came out
Just,
to the back. So I got like I can squeeze my leg, you can
Mm,
kinda
that's
feel
you
it.
can feel it.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. So
Yeah.
I don't think you lost all your baby blood out of that.
Nah.
No, I think you still got baby blood circulating in your
I
body.
don't know. I lost a lot of blood. I didn't even know I was bleeding at first.
You didn't?
Adrenaline
I
was
thought you said
going.
it hurt. No.
I didn't know at first.
Oh,
Once everything
did it
kicked
burn?
in,
It seemed like it would burn.
man, being shot weird. I ain't gonna lie.
I would imagine.
It's weird, like because when you first get hit, you don't feel it. You feel a heaviness. You don't just feel the pain right away.
What you mean the heaviness?
You know
What
what
that
I'm
mean?
saying? Like, it get heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. It's something about that high leg. Like you don't feel it right away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when you moving, because when it happened, we just sitting in a breezeway. You know what I'm saying? Wrong place, wrong time. You know what I mean? And yeah.
And damn, I couldn't. So they weren't mad at you. Like they weren't shooting
was
at
actually
you.
getting at somebody else, and we was sitting in a breezeway.
Oh,
And I ain't get shot. If I would have got like head on,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Like part of my leg.
Oh, yeah,
but
you'd have lost that.
ricocheted. You know what I'm saying? So when it ricocheted, that's how I got hit.
Well, let me ask you this: do you think if I drained all the blood out your body and I put you in a juicer, would you still make juice?
See, that's this. Welcome to a fifth or something, y'all.
Like if you dry, like is there something
Nah,
that
you
you can
gonna turn to
juice
dust.
in a
You-
juicer?
Yeah, I mean, because you gotta look at it. Like your body is, you know what I'm saying, blood and water.
Right, but if you
saying?
drain all that blood out,
And then you just going you still be able to juice because your body still can hold water. You know what I'm saying?
but where the water coming from?
I mean, water stored in the fat cells.
So we'll still juice.
You'll
What you
still
think we would taste like? What would you taste like?
Shit.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm talking about juicing. What the fuck you talking about? We literally talking about
You
juice.
talking about blood. I'm just like, you don't taste that, but that's.
But you drain all the blood out though. You
know
think all
what?
people taste the same?
You want to find out? Go give a. And I don't even want to say this
get a
live. Go give a woman head on her cycle.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if. But you taking that
Alright,
blood
yeah.
out though.
I
Alright.
mean, you said you want to. That's the only way I can think.
So you think that you think that if we got juiced, I think if we got juiced now with blood, we would taste like blood. But if we drain the blood, like whenever you die, they drain all your blood out, right?
right?
Yeah.
So when they drain all the blood out, what's left? If you juice that, well, that's
Man, it's grease. You know what I mean? It's body fat. I don't know. Shit tastes like lard.
lard. You talking about like that
Baby
one
blood.
thing? Hey, he told me earlier. You know how whenever you
I did.
when you make bacon and the grease that's left over and the motherfucker put that shit in a little container that your grandmama have on the stove, they sell that shit.
Yeah, that's lard.
You know? No. He said bacon, like
The bacon grease.
the actual
Yeah,
bacon.
yeah.
They sell that shit.
Yeah.
The fuck?
You put it in your
I don't
green
eat pork,
beans or
though.
whatever.
You don't? I do, man. I love the shit out of some. How you don't like bacon,
I
dog?
mean,
Good as
because
the
I
pea
would
been
get
to us.
migraines in the back of my head.
You know what?
What's in it.
I don't. I whenever I drink like lemonade and orange juice and shit like that, I start sweating like a motherfucker. Like I'm allergic to citrusy shit. But I don't give a fuck.
It's the acidic.
I got a
acids.
lemonade over there right now. I don't know, so I get it. But I couldn't go without pork, man. Bacon,
I can't eat no pork.
shit. He makes some pork chops. Them motherfuckers be looking delicious as a motherfucker. He'll
I
send me
always send
pictures
him
of.
pictures of what I cook
See
on
now,
Sunday.
look. I'm single, right? And so he sit up here and he be cooking all this food and shit. I be over here hungry as a motherfucker. Now my EP does make food sometimes for me too, so that's cool. But this motherfucker be frying up pork chops and shit, looking all delicious and making me mad. I don't know. I just had to get that off.
pork.
You know,
That's
you
not
missing out.
seductive right now.
You missing out.
We talk about a T-bone steak or something.
Yeah, I do ribeyes, T-bones.
yeah.
But hold on, we got somebody else
no,
on the chair.
Go ahead. We
So,
gonna
Nakia,
keep going.
Brain.
I'm good. I'm listening to
Well,
y'all.
no. So
Nakia's waiting for some.
Nakia, so Nakia, how do you fit into this whole circle of Cypher's success? What do you do for him?
That's a question y'all should have asked him.
Well,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Do your shine real quick.
Cypher's like, look, just come on. What?
Well, usually it's more important to me that he gets the opportunity to speak about his management to
Well, let's ask.
promote the fact that he has someone to represent him when a lot of people aren't able to say that. But I am Nakia, aka the mental motivator.
Yep.
Cypher's manager,
Oh,
host of the Mental Motivator TV show.
Okay.
I'm gonna plug my network,
You
America
should.
New
You-
Network by
you-
Dame Dash
you,
Group.
You should.
So,
Make sure you do.
Is it Damon Dash?
Dame Dash.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right.
Mhm.
Right.
So, that's
We
what's
need to
up.
bring you on Rough Flow Entertainment Plus TV. Why did my mic? Oh, there it is. We need to bring you on Rough Flow Entertainment Plus TV. That's our network that we have. So you got to come on over.
I might check y'all out.
Check
AC?
it out.
Well, no, don't check it out then. Forget it. No, I don't even want you on there now. I might
I
check
thought
it
you
out.
said. I
Yeah,
thought you said we getting it.
She being all
getting
uppity. I'm gonna see if I want my shit on your shit.
I mean, ain't that the way it go down?
It does. I'm just mad. You know
Know
I'm
what
giving
I'm
you a
saying?
hard time.
Representation rules the nation. I gotta make sure it's right.
There you go. There you go.
Right.
Representation.
So let me ask you this:
Right.
the word "what"? If I called you on the phone and I answer the phone and I say "what," is that rude?
Yeah.
Why?
Because why you answer the phone like that?
What's wrong? Why can't I
Like,
answer the phone like that?
like a normal human being.
How do
say
normal
hello.
people? But all
Say
people
hello.
don't say hello.
Most of the time, when you answer the phone, it's to welcome somebody. Into
So
a
what if I say
conversation.
"what's up"?
That's pretty decent. What's up?
Well, why can't I just say "what" and leave? What if I say "what's"?
Because what is it's like an aggressive. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what if I
Adjective.
say "what's"? If I add an apostrophe to it, would that make it okay?
Man,
I
I'm
just
looking
leave
at you
it
weird. Like, what are you saying?
out. I'm saying "what's," man. What's?
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 What's what?
Yeah. So I can't say "what's," but I can say "what's up."
I don't know. It's just if you call somebody like, what?
Yeah.
You sound angry.
Like you sound aggressive. And
Yeah.
shit.
Well, then what if you say it
What
like
you
this? What? Is that different?
You just changed it.
I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna hang up the phone.
Hang that
Yeah.
motherfucker up.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna call you back.
Yeah.
Let me
Okay.
know
You
when
do
you
this
in
shit
a good
the
mood.
right way, guys.
And I'm gonna keep
You
calling
stop-
till you say hello.
You stop fucking up the phone etiquette. That means,
So I didn't know that was. But you. So just, I guess you got to say bye. Do you say bye when you hang up the phone?
no, I don't like bye.
Yeah, I don't like bye.
I don't like bye because
My grandmama used to tell me byes are forever. Say I'll see you later.
yeah.
I say
see
bye all
you.
the time. I don't give a fuck.
I'm like,
Bye.
I'll see you later. I'll holler at you later.
But what if I'm not gonna holler at you later?
I don't like that.
But what if you die?
I don't like that. That's why I
I
don't.
don't
say
think
bye.
anybody like that. But
That's why I don't say bye. That's why I'm like, all right, bye. I don't say that.
you
I'm
don't.
like, yeah, I hit you later. I'll talk to you later.
Again, what if that person died at night? Like tonight. What if I died tonight and you leave today and say, all right, man, I'll see you. You lied to me. Nah, I done died. You didn't lie. You told me a lie before I died. That hurt my
You can't
feelings.
predict life, so you know.
I can. I'm gonna tell you something. We have a group of friends,
Jesus.
right? We have a group of friends. It's called a gentleman's circle, gentleman's corner. I'm sorry.
Slouching more and more.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
That's why I
You
can't.
like, look, I'm just
Damn,
going. You trying to do
I'm
this?
looking at me on the camera.
He trying to
Reach out.
slide away.
I'm saying, I'm looking at me on the camera like, damn, my body leaving.
So I have a prediction that we have this group of guys that we all went to middle school. I've been knowing Blue since I was 13, 14 years old. All right.
Okay.
And so this other group of guys, we've been all knowing about the same amount of time. And so I have a way that everybody's going to die.
That's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm
How's
How
first.
you,
Blue
how you
gonna
gonna
die?
tell me when and how?
How you gonna die,
I
Blue?
don't
Well, I don't know
remember.
how we going to die. I just know the order that we going to die in. Your boy is a winner, so I'm going first.
Okay.
Blue is second.
How he gonna put me second?
And it's going to be a little while after.
I got
It
some
ain't going to be
time.
right away. He
I
going to get
just
it.
want to know why is this a thought process?
Exactly. Where you coming
Why
from?
the fuck is we sitting on the toilet?
Because he got another
My
home.
partner gonna die in 13 days right after me.
Right.
All right.
No, it's going to be longer than 13 days.
No,
He going to get a couple of
we're
years.
not thinking about that.
Oh, I
we
do.
got,
Don't even think about
we
it.
got shit to do.
Well, I was thinking about it because I want to know what they going to say at my funeral.
See,
You
this
ain't gonna
thing.
be
Let's
You don't
ask
know.
Blue.
Like, I want to write some shit
What
down.
would you say?
I ain't
Yo,
gonna say shit. I'm gonna flip the casket, walk out.
he gonna come kick it.
Because I'm gonna be mad because apparently I'm next.
Right. Why you dying this
You
order?
just
You
lean over. Fuck you. I'll see
Yeah.
you later.
Nigga, I'm
and then slap me.
Let me catch you. Oh, hey, bye.
Right. Last time we talked, man, my bad. Bye, homie. Shit,
Do you
yeah.
do you think it's right for a man to say bye bye to another person?
You should never say
You
bye.
better not ever say that shit. Man.
No, you should
Bye-bye.
not. Just like poopy, you can't
That's
say
my
poopy.
kids, yeah. But another man on the phone, you're like, yo, bro, what's up? What's up, bro?
Right. All right, man.
Hey,
Bye bye.
hey, man,
I'll
I'm
talk
hit you
to
up.
you
All right, bye bye.
Men say bye bye to women on the phone.
Do
I
they?
don't say bye bye.
I don't say bye bye.
What about night?
Night?
I bet you say night night.
No, I say
Night
night.
night.
Is good night 2 words or 1?
Night night.
Good night.
Yeah.
Just one word.
Good
Depends
night
on
is
how
2
you say
words.
No, it's 1. Good night is 1 word.
Good is by itself and night is alone.
True. But good night is 1 word. When you say good and then you say night,
You know,
that's
it's
2
two
words. But
words.
if you say good night, that's 1 word, baby.
Damn.
You know that?
I'm gonna say night, night
I
to
used
my
to always
son.
say it as 2 words too. Just like a lot
You would
is
pause,
2 words.
You would say good
A lot.
night. You would pause in between. Good night.
But good morning is 2 words.
Yes, it is.
That's some strange shit.
Hey, I ain't write the damn dictionary.
You know, I really hate the human language.
You do? What
Fucking
language you
right,
want?
I do.
Who you want to talk
I
dog?
don't know. I mean, you
wanna
got
talk
words
animal?
that are spelled the same with different meanings. You got words that are spelled different with the same meaning. Like, I don't like that shit.
What I don't understand is the name James. Why is there an S at the end of James? Wouldn't it just be James? James is 2 James.
Right.
Yeah, it should be just James,
You know
not
what I'm saying?
James.
Okay, and
That's
so-
more than 1 James.
And so I don't like the fact that you got, you know what I'm saying, C and K and they both go, K. I don't like that shit.
I don't like the silent K's or the silent
Silent
K's. I
Q.
don't like silent letters.
How the fuck do you pronunciate a Q?
How do you pronounce it?
How you pronunciate a Q?
Q. What you
Okay, so doesn't it sound like you saying with a K or a C? Q, Q, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you do it again, then you use an H in it. It's like Q is still like, you know, I don't like it. I don't fucking like it.
So
Where
you-
the H come? What are we talking
I'm
about?
just saying.
letters.
I don't fucking like it.
Cause you've seen
I don't
those
like it
TikToks
either.
where they'll say a word right,
Right.
and then they'll add another one,
You can hear the H in it.
and then it changes the whole
Q.
sound
I
of the
hear what
word.
you're saying.
Give me an example.
Like letters.
Hell, I can't
Like I
think
don't
of one
understand
now,
letters too. And you know what? Did
Like
you know?
fine and fine. Like calling a woman fine and saying feeling fine, both spelled the same. Why in the fuck is it spelled the same?
That's true.
Why? I want to know why. Who decided to say, okay, well, she fine. Oh, I feel fine. Like, how can you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I
Like,
want to know.
the. You know what I'm saying?
The,
Like
the,
here?
the.
Yeah.
Like I hear you, come here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they spell different.
but they.
but
they
the
say-
and
but
the
they
spelled the
sound
same, but they make you
sound
Well,
pronounce
the
it.
is not really a word.
There.
The
Mhm.
is not really a
Don't
word.
ever say that in language arts class. They're going to look at you like you're crazy.
If I say the,
Yeah.
it's not a word.
If you say THE, the and the are not
Man,
a
I
word.
hadn't been in language arts class since I was like 8th
You know what I'm
grade.
saying?
That's
Listen,
been
I'm
a
tell you
whole 100
something.
years ago.
I had an argument with my teacher, and I was like, I asked, I got wrote up and everything. I was like, how the fuck you gonna spell THE but then say the?
Yeah.
And like, how
And
is
it's
that
supposed to be the
possible?
same.
Like,
Yeah.
how?
Now I feel you. I feel you on it, but I don't think the is the right way to say
Did
it.
you pull a Kevin Hart and cuss too?
I did.
You did?
I got a whooping when I got
Say
home and
these-
everything.
You did?
Motherfucking rules.
What?
Why you get a whooping?
Right.
though?
Cause she was like,
Oh,
you
no,
don't disrespect your teacher. But my thing is this, and I'm gonna tell y'all the truth.
Tell me the truth.
Motherfucking teachers disrespect us every day.
Every day.
Goddamn, they walk in, your boyfriend mad, whatever going on at home, you come take that shit out on students at school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was
I would
like,
punch a kid too if
you
I
know
was
what
a
I'm
teacher.
saying? My teacher tried to fight me. Me and my teacher had a fight in the hallway, bro.
Really?
What? We fought.
Did he
We
ask
fell
you to
out
step
there.
outside?
He tried to whoop me with a paddle. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Did it have holes in it?
Damn.
For the win.
He wasn't even a football coach. I could see if he was a coach. He was just
What
a
you-
regular teacher. You know what I'm saying? He was
Wait,
trying
why
to be,
can a football coach give you a
I
spanking?
mean, because that's coach. You know what I mean?
part
It's
of
just
it.
a different respect. You know
I
what I
got
mean?
my ass
Like
put with
coaches, like
plenty times.
your football coach is like
you
your
think they do that shit now? They can't
Nah,
hit them
nah,
kids
nah,
now.
They can't do it now. Nah, fuck no. You going to jail. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But back then, like, not having a in-home father, your football coach was your next father figure. You know
And
what
he
I'm
get to
saying?
whoop you.
I mean, he just had a paddle. You know what I mean?
So then what about this? What if you were bullying somebody or your son was bullying somebody on the bus and his daddy, the person that he was bullying, daddy came and gave your kid a spanking?
What you mean?
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Why does coach get to hit you?
Because it was like, it wasn't just coach get to hit you. It was like going into the homes and finding out who daddy here, who daddy not here. And to other people.
So if your
like,
daddy was there, you don't get a spanking. But if your daddy wasn't there, you
I
get
mean,
one?
of course, it was like an agreeing thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Parents were back then, you know how it was. Like, okay, hey.
I didn't play sports, so
you know what I'm saying? I played ball, so my football coach, you know what I'm saying? He was a disciplinarian, you know what I'm saying, to the young guys that didn't have fathers.
I'm telling you, if a motherfucker at school hit me, he might die.
Nah, this teacher here, man, he just, I don't know what he was on. You know what I'm saying? He came in and we was just giggling and bullshitting in the back of the classroom. And, you know what I'm saying? He called me out.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he had this thing where, you know, back then in black schools, you can get a paddle. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Oh, it's
why.
in white schools too.
You know what I'm saying?
I wish
but
a motherfucker would have tried to pull a paddle on
man,
me.
say he pulled that paddle out. I had to be probably like in like 6th, 7th grade. I don't know what came over me, but I started swinging.
I wish I had seen.
Who won?
Nah, man, we
It
just
don't
fought.
matter.
We fought.
Yo.
We fought so hard. It was like my mama came through the door. She was.
Y'all was still fighting? Your mama got there?
My mama, because they called my mom's like immediately.
Did she
you know what
work
I'm
there?
saying?
How fast? What did she? You got a jet?
In Irving, my mama was a supervisor for the City of Dallas WIC department.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So the department was like right around the corner from
Oh,
school.
okay.
So when they called her, she came over there. And,
Y'all still going at it?
It take her to describe it. We fell out that classroom, bro. I wasn't having it. Like I was like, you're not finna
Flipping shit over?
what? I grabbed that man by his tie and slung him.
Did you?
By his time.
That was strong ass tie.
He had to quit.
Yeah,
never
he
came
can't come back to school for that. After that, after a student beat his ass, you got to retire forever.
That shit was talked about around. Like
He still talk about it.
That shit was talked about around the school. Like
Do you think he still talk about getting his ass
I
beat?
don't know, man. Mr.
Nah.
Wallace. I don't know. His name was. He had the ugliest fucking name, Wilkins Wallace.
Wilkins Wallace.
Damn.
What?
I don't know.
Wilkins Wallace, tall, lanky motherfucker.
Yeah.
He fought that. I was like, man,
Beat his ass.
But I tried to.
Tried to kill him.
I hit that motherfucker with a Texas history book.
Oh damn, them books was thick too. Them Texas history books wasn't no
My mom
joke.
was like, oh, man.
Did it have a flag on it?
Yeah, I threw a
Yeah.
globe at his head and everything.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't that bad. The globe was
Yeah.
kind of
They
hollow.
empty.
He just did this. He saw that
I
big
hit his
motherfucker.
ass.
Oh, you
That
connect?
bitch went upside his head.
Boop.
Bing.
What was the people doing in the
I was like, what
classroom
the
when y'all in there
classroom
squabbling?
They was lit. Everybody was like, oh.
I was like, this. Y'all shut up. Let me continue to whoop his ass. Be
Man,
quiet.
I'm talking about, I mean,
Cell phones wasn't around then. though.
Yeah. Could you imagine if cell phones
yeah.
were around
oh
back
man, I
then?
would have went viral a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Long time ago, bro.
Shit,
Like,
I remember growing up. I mean, we had this kid, and he was about 6'8".
Right.
You know, at our age, we was 12, 13, and he got into a fight with his neighbor, like the grown up, the adult. Man, you see this 14, 15-year-old kid outside whooping this grown-ass man. Them motherfuckers packed up and
that's-
moved out the neighborhood.
But I mean,
Yeah.
growing up for us, that's how it was. Though.
Oh, yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying, I grew up in Oak Cliff. You know what I mean? I grew up like all over Oak Cliff, and I remember us being in certain parts. We stayed in Old Hickory for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Which is everybody know that's on Wheaton. You know what I'm saying? And we was young, so them old heads used to come outside trying to regulate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they had this thing about leaning on cars and. I mean, being in
Like-
front of their doors and all, you know what I'm saying, different things like that. And we didn't really,
You want water?
I don't know, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't that we was disrespectful, but it was just the way, you know what I'm saying, what you do was how you did it.
Yeah,
Right.
they was trying to lay the law down.
And they come
trying to act
outside
like-
talking crazy. It was a few of them. They had never met no kids like us from we was 14, 15 years
Had to
old.
put 'em
We
in
was-
it. I wouldn't fuck with any
Say,
kids.
listen, let me tell y'all something. It was probably like 20 kids outside on these grown ass men. We was whooping them on the cars. and
Damn.
everything. Like because I mean, we had to stick together. That's how it was.
But y'all had to stick together. But y'all seemed like y'all were causing the problems, right? Oh no, they came to y'all.
Nah. So what it was we were sitting. Okay, so how Old Hickory is, you got the sitting indoors. So it was hot, summertime. We sitting under the little garage, little shed. You know what I mean? And wasn't doing that. Just outside hanging, chilling, being teenagers. And dude came outside. I was like, man, don't nobody touch my motherfucking car. He was like,
Ain't nobody touching your car.
hey, probably nobody touching your car. It's hot. We just get some shade.
Right.
He was like, you heard what the fuck I said. And so, of course, we young, man. Fuck you. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
man,
See, he should have went in the house right then.
man,
That should have been the end of
He
that.
went in the house. Then like 2 other cats came out the house, and they was like, man, who you let niggas think y'all? Like,
No. See, that
man,
ain't.
and
Y'all
we
should have
just-
beat their ass.
Nah, we went upside their head. Man. We had 4x, we had 10x4. We had
Damn.
man, we was
Did y'all
whooping
kill him? Y'all ain't
ass.
kill
Nah,
him, did
bro,
you?
we just. I
You
mean,
know-
it got so bad. One of the old, I ain't gonna lie, one of the old cats pulled a gun on us just to get us up off of him.
Oh no, I don't blame him. How long you think that fight would have lasted if Like, how long does an average fight last?
When do you know to stop?
Yeah,
That's the
you be like, all
question.
right, we good.
I don't know, man.
And how do you end a fight? Just one last punch and then.
Somebody give out. Somebody get tired. You know what I mean? I think.
But the one that you beating up, he already tired.
He got plenty of energy. He's just not awake.
It's just not working.
Usually it's always that one person that come grab you and kind of get you off.
Come on, man. You won. You won.
Come
Get
on,
off.
bro. Chill, bro. Come on, bro.
He had enough.
Do you have somebody in your family that you say that you'll protect, of course, but if they're in a fight, you'll say, I'm gonna let them motherfucker get punched maybe 2 or 3 more times before I take them other people off of them? Is somebody like that in your family?
Honestly, no.
No? Oh shit. No. I do.
I'm gonna say you met my auntie.
I'm like this.
I tried to
stop.
I tried to whip my auntie husband one time.
Did you?
You know what I'm saying? They got into it at the crib.
You like fighting, don't you?
I used to.
I have never had a fight in my life, man.
Man, I mean, like I said, that's how we grew up.
I
grew up with a bunch of cousins. Like, my granny had a 2-bedroom apartment. It was like 7 of us in there.
Really?
Oh, yeah, y'all was fighting every day.
Man, we was scratching.
That's all y'all did.
Wake up in the morning. I'm getting in the shower first. Nigga, no, you not. I'm finna get in the shower. Boo, 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 boo.
And then who?
Y'all cut that shit out of there.
Y'all got time. We in there. I'm talking about.
I'm like, I told you I was getting. I'll just get in there too.
Who took who took the white tank top? What you mean? It was a white tank top hanging on the door. Who took it? Look around the house.
Who got it on?
You got my boo, 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 boo. You're like, bro.
Hey, what if it was an accident? I thought it was mine, man. My bad.
And see, the thing with us was we didn't punch each other in the face because we didn't want to get whoopings. So we was throwing body blows to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you this. I think Nakia heard this a little earlier. Would you rather?
Yes, she did hear it.
Would you rather sneeze and yell out the N-word every time you sneeze, or burp and shit a little each time? Which would you rather?
Take your time.
I'll ask again. Would you rather sneeze and yell out the N-word or burp and shit a little? Go ahead, Nakia. Which would you pick?
I'm definitely saying nigga.
You gonna say, oh, she like, but it gotta be like, if you're at church, you be in court.
That's fine.
You be like, oh, damn, a sneeze coming.
Hey, I heard my pastor say the B word. I could say
Did
the
you?
N word. Yeah.
Oh, I like your pastor.
Right.
That's
me too.
that's not a good word though. That's a horrible word.
Well, she was a female. It was back in the day.
Oh, okay.
I
She was telling the
understood
story.
Why she said it.
Okay.
Well,
So what would you do?
She actually was saying to me,
You gotta
don't,
pick,
don't
man.
ever let a man call you a
Oh,
bitch.
then yeah.
Oh, that's different. That's
Yeah.
different.
I thought it was part of the sermon.
Right,
No,
me.
no.
You
Ezekiel 6,
So what you gonna
12.
tell you?
Right.
Hold on, we gotta
Right.
wait. I'm trying to see if he rather shit or say the N
I wasn't
word.
going no further.
Which would you rather do? I'll give you another one if you don't want to answer that one.
It's gonna be worse.
Yeah, it's gonna be worse.
I mean, of course, I'm rather say that.
You gonna say the N word?
I'm rather say that word.
What about at your job, man, with them people? You
Ooh.
sneeze and
You gotta let them know.
See, that's what I'm
You
saying.
gotta tell them, hey, I got Tourette's.
right.
Time I sneeze.
You love them people, man. You be in there yelling out the N word. They be
You
like,
said
what's
her
wrong?
burp and doodle a little.
Yeah.
Would you want to be around the people at your job doodling on yourself?
Hey,
all
did
the-
you just
'cause he
boo-boo on
burps
yourself?
a lot.
Oh, you'll be
shit all over
real
the place.
shit.
He burps a lot.
Yeah, man. You know.
You got a whole
You still say the
stack of
N word?
pins just walking
I'm gonna still say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna have to say it.
You gonna have to yell out the N word. I'm sorry, little Betty, but goddamn.
I'm gonna have to say it.
Achoo!
Yeah.
And it be loud as shit. You gotta yell at motherfucker. All right, well then let's go this route. Would you rather have your mate piss in the bed every night?
See? Oh, pissy sheets.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
Just
Or let me think. Or what? Let's think. Give me one. Or
whole
what?
house smell like whole house smell like Cheerios. Just old pissy.
Yeah, and then can you imagine how heavy that mattress would be? That motherfucker would be heavy. Just
Do you
soaked with
understand
pee.
how? Listen, I worked in a fucking group home while y'all
Right.
playing.
They would
Motherfucker, if you ain't never smelled urine in a mattress in the motherfucking bedroom,
Right.
that's some funky
That's
shit.
nasty shit.
Really? So
Because as long as when it starts to sit, it goes from urine and then it turns into a pheromone. Y'all didn't know
oh
that,
yeah,
huh?
yeah, kind of float
Yeah,
around.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It turns
yeah.
into a pheromone. at
Dog
that
pee
point.
do that shit too.
Yeah, that's why you supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
Why do boogers not smell like anything?
You probably smelling it. You just don't know the difference because it's been in your
Because
nose.
think about it. If you had a booger sitting at the tip of your nose right now, you wouldn't know 'cause you wouldn't be able to smell it.
You trying to say something? I checked before we got back on
And
camera.
check
What if
this
it
out.
stink though? What if it got like a little smell?
Uh-uh.
What if it got like a little sour smell? Like,
How many boogers do you think you got to pile together that'll start smelling like something?
first of all,
It better be a second of all.
you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even. Damn.
You think like 1,000,000 boogers would smell
Well,
like
you know,
something?
I thought boogers dry fast when they hit the air.
You do?
Yeah.
So since they dry fast, and what do you do with boogers when you have them on your fingers? Do you flick them?
I mean, I don't like to dig in my nose because you shake people's hand. I don't like people that dig in their nose.
You don't? So
That's-
you don't like nobody because everybody dig in their nose.
I just,
If you get a piece
especially-
of tissue first,
like, yeah, you can grab some. I
But
grab
that-
a T-shirt before I just go up in my nose.
But you do though, because see, you even did it with, see, motherfucker normally use this finger, so you know you dig in your nose. You grab your pinky and you say, you know, motherfucker.
Nah, I just.
you get real far back.
Right,
with
you
that
because it's
pinky.
skinny,
And
you
I
digging way up
blow
that
my
nose.
nose. You know what I'm saying?
See, I don't
Like,
know how
if
to blow my nose.
I just blow my nose.
I don't.
Bro. I ain't
If
finna
you
be.
blow, is that thing
I
gonna
was
come
gonna say,
out?
you get.
Well, I don't know how to blow my nose.
Yeah,
So
boogers and
I
all
get
that
I have my nose is dry in there a lot, right? So when I pull boogers out my nose, what do you know? Well, I'll just ask it this way: have you ever pulled a raw booger out of your nose on your finger and took that motherfucker and dumped it in the trash? No. What you normally do? You normally kind of roll it up and flick it, right? Could you imagine how many boogers you got on your carpet at your crib? Because you know.
This nasty.
I think guys do that.
How do you don't never dig in your nose with your raw finger?
I mean, if you get a tissue,
Well, right. That's
I will take this right here and use this one.
Yeah, then you
Well,
walk around
I'm
with
not
boogers on
finna
you.
just be
It's
digging
okay.
in my hand.
It's okay.
Well, I ain't gonna even bullshit you. I
You ain't
flick
gonna
boogers.
know.
I'm a booger flicker.
That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just don't like people that scratch their ass.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah,
That's
man.
nasty too.
That's
Sure.
nasty, bro. Like,
So what next show you got coming up?
Anyway.
Where can they follow you?
everywhere. I'm on literally everything.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Cyfa
saying?
is,
Like-
is
No.
important.
No, I know, but I mean, if
The
people
handle,
watch and they want
the
to see
name.
what's your
Oh
Instagram.
man, the real underscore CYFA, the real underscore Cyfa. You can type in Cyfa Fix, Big Cyfa.
Yeah.
You can go on Google. I mean, yeah, bro.
So who are your main influences as far as music, would you say?
I mean, number one, honestly, I'm a Hove baby. You know what I mean? Like
You a what?
a Hove baby.
I like Hov too.
Like
I
mean,
thought you said something different. That's,
I
why I'm
mean,
like, that's
like-
rude.
Jay-Z, Busta Rhymes,
That's my
You
You
dude.
got both ours in you.
Q-Tip,
Okay.
Talib Kweli, Most Def. Like I grew up listening to hip hop. I ain't really listen.
Real hip hop.
Yeah, like
But do you like mumble rap?
nah.
I mean, I love that shit. When you can. What song was that?
That's lifestyle.
Right. You ain't got to say the words to that motherfucker. You just mumbling.
Man, I used to turn that shit off.
Did
But
you?
then
I
I
like
like
this.
Young Thug. When I
Yeah.
finally when I finally really started like dissecting his music, I was like, okay, bro, really, you know what I'm saying? He really nice with this shit.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah, I
it's
like Young
different.
Thug.
I had to give it a ear, you know what I mean? But a lot of shit was like, all right, bro, y'all just.
You know, LL's supposed to be coming out with a new album, right?
I mean, I
Cool
fuck
J?
with
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So
Let me ask you a
he talking about
question.
It's gonna be hot too. So.
Well, of course he
Fuck
gonna
with
say
it.
that. It's his album. My album gonna be
I
hot
mean,
when it come
LL
out.
the GOAT though. Have y'all
Yeah.
been to LL Cool J concert?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But I know he the GOAT for real.
Don't call it a comeback, man. That shit dirt, bro. If you
I
ain't never
love-
walked
I
out.
I like Rock
You
the
ain't
Bell.
never seen LL perform live,
Mm-mm.
bro. That's the guy, bro.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you another would you rather. All right?
That's a segment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just would you rather. Well, hood you rather. Because that's an actual game called Hood You Rather. All right. And it's a great game. So, and this is a question from their show, or from their thing. And then I want to do one more game with you. Then we could probably end this up if y'all want to. Would you rather, real quick? Would you rather lose your rhythm or always have stink breath? Or your breath always stink? Lose your rhythm. Now you wouldn't be able to rap. Your whole career wouldn't be existent. I mean, would be non-existent. Or have stank breath.
Like that halitosis breath.
Yeah,
too.
I mean, it's gonna be fire breath. It ain't
you
gonna be
ain't
just
gotta say nothing.
like
It
I can
come
be
out your
here and
pores.
smell it.
Call me Blueface, baby. I be rapping off beat. I'm fuck.
You say I ain't keeping no stinking breath.
Man.
That ain't what it is.
You can't be in people's face like that. I done like yo. I done been some motherfuckers, and they was talking to me the whole time. I was like,
yeah, and you can't do nothing about it.
you know what I'm saying? Because I try not to be rude. Be like, yo, your breath stink. Get
Yeah,
out
you
my
can't
face.
tell nobody. You could tell
always
somebody
got them
anything
H
else,
words,
but you could
too.
never tell a person they breath stink.
I don't like people that spit.
Oh,
Like,
I do that.
No. I'm talking about like
When they
When they
talk,
talk.
I do that. And I'm sorry.
I almost whooped a man one night
Did you?
at a spot. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just.
Did he spit on your lip?
Juicy
That'd be,
mouthed.
He was
Right.
at first he was talking to me
Yeah,
crazy,
juicy
and
mouth.
then he, you know what I'm saying, he was spitting, and I was just like, Lord, I'm finna knock this.
I'm gonna headbutt his ass.
Oh, I'm finna knock this man out, Lord.
Right.
My palms were sweating and everything. I was like, I know.
He had that little piece that be right there.
Man.
What is
Yeah.
that? That little line that be stuck to
I
the
don't
lips?
know, but
That motherfucker is strong.
Like you can feel the mist.
Ugh.
It's like
The mist.
Like this.
The raindrops.
Cut that shit out. Yeah.
I start having conversations in my head like, which way I'm gonna hit this motherfucker?
Where we gonna go down at? Let me see where's some empty space up in this bitch.
Yeah.
That's too funny.
So check this out. We have this thing on the show called GTGs. All right, stand for that shit's gotta go. All right. So, Blue, what was your GTG for today?
For today,
Yeah, what?
So,
Because you
like-
got one today.
when people go shopping together and like you get a shirt or something and you hold it up and ask your friend, you think this look good on me? Like, it's a mirror sitting right there. Won't you go look in the mirror and you decide, because I'm not wearing this shit, you wearing this shit. Don't ask me.
That
I
shit
think
gotta
that shit gotta go.
That
So
shit
stuff
gotta
Make
go.
like that.
Make your own judgment. Don't worry about what I think. Worry about what you think.
Like Chrysler 300s. Them bitches got to go.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
People who
Gotta go.
use the last booty wipe in the bathroom and then don't open up a new pack. And you go in there and shit. Now you like looking around for them. You got a penguin walk over to the sink to go get some booty wipes.
You
That shit
nasty.
gotta go.
Great.
But yeah, something like that.
I don't
You got
like
something?
people. I don't like people that get on the freeway knowing they don't got gas, knowing their car fucked up, and then we gotta sit in traffic while you got your hazard lights on and you ask for help.
Right.
I'll be riding my like, man, fuck you, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Because you knew goddamn well
You ain't had no gas.
you ain't had no gas, and your shit was fucked up. That
Yeah.
shit gotta go.
So you
Yeah.
gotta go.
Okay.
Nakia, you got a GTG?
Do I have a GTG?
Yeah, do you?
I don't know. I'm kind of put on a spot right here.
I'm gonna let
Somebody
you think
give
about
me
it.
a hint.
Well, he gave you 3 of them, just saying. But listen, I'll let you think about it a little longer because we never did finish the peeing in the bed. Would you rather? Because I got to give you the
People
other side.
take too long to order at McDonald's.
Yeah,
in the
things like that.
drive-thru. You knew damn McDonald's. You know what's on that menu.
I hate that shit.
That shit gotta go. You
I hate
you
it.
supposed to pull up with an agenda. You already
What
know
about
what
fast
you want to
food,
order.
period?
No.
I came here to the fast food restaurant, but I pulled up to the window and you tell me to pull ahead
Oh, that's
because my
McDonald's.
Oh, that shit
fast
don't
food.
speak
Yeah,
that.
I don't
shit
like
got to
that.
go.
Oh,
When you
that
gotta
shit
wait.
Why I got to
makes me
pull
angry.
up and wait again?
Right.
I
Why
hate
I gotta
that.
wait?
It's got to go.
You know
I
what I'm
already
saying?
waited.
we
Now I
wanna
gotta
give-
wait.
We want to give you fresh chicken. I don't want no fucking fresh
Yeah,
chicken.
I'll
I
take
want
the
that
old
chicken.
shit.
I want that chicken at the bottom of that goddamn grease that's
Right.
been sitting
Right.
there all day.
You
I
gave
want
it to
the
somebody.
fries. And I don't want no new grease. Stop playing with me. Like, hurry up.
It'd be
Yeah,
too
'cause
hot.
now I gotta
anyway.
wait for the
Now,
grease
I
to
hate
warm
hot
up and
food.
shit.
You hate hot food?
I hate hot food.
I hate
at
hot
fast
food, too.
restaurants.
What you mean?
Man.
I don't like overly
Like,
hot
I
food.
hate-
Oh, overly
don't
hot.
cook me any fresh French fries at McDonald's
Yeah.
or none of that stuff.
Ooh,
Like,
I love to go.
no, give me the ones
Me
that's
too,
like
I
Yeah, I don't like
warm
that.
and
No.
flimsy.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, I'm not like,
Like
when
the
you
salt
cook,
don't stick.
when you cook food
Right.
and you serve the food,
Mm.
people get mad at me because I don't eat right away. I let it sit there
Sit
for
there for a
like
minute.
20 minutes.
Damn,
That's
20
me in
minutes.
my house. Because if I cook, as soon as I sit it down, I'm like this.
No, he lying.
gonna
'Cause you
eat?
know what? Because he
'Cause I can't
cooked.
stand
Now
to
he
wait.
cooked real well, right? And so he normally cooks spreads and shit. So he lying.
Nah,
And I just
if
look
it's
at-
just
Unless
me
you
and my
doing something.
family.
Oh, okay, that's different.
Yeah.
I
As
never
soon as
heard
I
I'm
don't like
done,
when
I'm
it's
like,
steaming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't like when it's like when it's just steaming. You like, man, you gonna eat it? Like, no, like
Mhm.
no.
No.
You ever burnt the root through your mouth, motherfucker? I don't
No,
like
have you
that
ever
shit.
burned the taste buds off your tongue?
Right, and they turn
That's-
black.
Talking about you
Oh
gotta
no, that ain't
bless
never.
all that shit.
No, I'm,
You never, you never
yeah,
burned your tongue with
yeah.
Coffee and it turned black.
I know what you're talking about. Yes,
Heck yeah.
but yeah, I hate that burning your
That-
shit.
that-
up.
what is
That's
that?
real
That's-
bad when you
that-
burn
yeah.
it and it's showing.
What is that?
Yeah.
Epilepsy or some shit? What
Some
the-
hot shit.
God damn.
So let's go back real quick to the peeing in the bed with your mate, or would you rather live with roaches? So, would you rather live with roaches?
The question changed.
Yeah, or your mate pees in the bed every night? Which would you rather?
I'm mean, do we get to choose like a remedy though? I can get rid of roaches.
Nope. You got roaches forever.
Forever, ever.
Yeah, they yours.
You
I'm leaving both of them. I'm leaving both of them.
What,
That's
roaches?
suicide.
Come with you.
I'm leaving.
Oh, you
both
talking
of
about leaving,
Leaving,
like Earth?
leaving.
Oh,
I'm
not
leaving.
you just walking away.
No, not Earth. I'm leaving him and the
I'm
roaches.
Well, the
jumping
roaches
off-
coming with you because you
I'm
chose
jumping
roaches.
off the motherfucking patio. I'll tell you that.
Well, when you come back from the hospital, you still gonna have roaches, or you gonna have a pissy ass mate.
I'm gonna leave everything in the house.
Everything.
No, you said if
Everything.
your mate peed in the bed. So
Every
what-
night.
you telling me I can't leave?
Yeah.
But you know what? I can put a fucking
because
Depends diaper on the
This
motherfucker.
just a would you
though.
rather? Would you rather
You-
your mate pee in the bed every day,
You can
Okay.
put
or
a
would you
Depends
rather live
diaper
with roaches?
on.
So
Okay.
You know what I'm
you would
saying?
live
Like
with the person.
you can just put a Depends diaper. I worked in a nursing home again,
Right.
so it's like you just put 2 diapers on them. You know what I'm saying?
Two.
You get the extra. You know what I'm saying? The extra duty, the extra duty.
All
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Well, I guess he'd take the peeing on his
I'm
mate.
not fucking with no roaches. B. I grew up in the
No,
hood,
I think
bro.
I think I would do the same too, though.
I grew up in the hood, bro. Roaches just freak me the fuck out, bro. I'm
They
bougie
seem like
now.
they would. I've never had roaches before, but I think they would be
don't,
that.
don't grow up in Village Oaks, bro. I grew up in Village Oaks,
Do
bro.
they sound like anything when they
Nah,
walk?
they don't. That's the fucked up part.
Yeah, they
All you
sneak up
know
on
is you
they
laying
silent.
down and a motherfucker roll across your head and you fighting for your life.
Why are we
No.
afraid of little bugs like that?
I don't know.
Like
It's
little
a
like
mind
spiders
I
and
saw a
shit.
water bug in the sink the other day.
Freaked
Man,
out.
I was like,
But how
where-
big do they have to
Beat
be
this-
before you start getting freaked out?
It could be a
This
little
big? Because if you
fuck.
see a roach, you be like, and then you
I see
kill
a
it, right?
roach, I get mad.
But you kill a
Like,
little
bitch,
roach.
what you here for?
Yeah, where you
I
go
ain't
from?
got shit you
for?
want. You know what I'm saying?
But you okay with the little, well, not okay, but you'll be all right with killing one of them little small motherfuckers. But when them big motherfuckers, how big? When do they start being like,
I don't like any of them.
You know,
all
like,
of
man.
to me.
And I ain't gonna lie though, man. Cockroaches I don't fuck with. They fly.
well, check it.
Yeah.
Do you think
that
heaven is clean?
June bugs.
You know what? No.
So what you think heaven look like? Like
a park.
Like a park.
A park. Honestly, like a park. I mean, everybody just out there kicking and barbecuing and shit, throwing the ball around.
These motherfuckers that throwing the
God
ball
on
around.
God
Hey,
on the
Blue,
grill
come on.
like Moses. Moses, get the Kool-Aid out the truck. You know,
Let me get 2 ribs. And
Nah,
a
man. I don't, honestly, man. The whole theory of heaven and hell. You know what I'm saying? It fucked me up.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, oh man, the land of milk and honey, and then I got to thinking
Milk
like
and honey?
spiritually, milk and honey doesn't exist. Spirit, what the fuck does that mean?
What does
You know
that
what I
mean? Who
I
said
don't
that?
know. In church, go to black church and be like, man, they go to heaven and it's the land of the milk and honey and the streets is paved with gold. And you like,
I'll be in there like this.
The Wizard of Oz.
With a drill, I'll be like, I'm going back to earth with some of this gold.
Jesus is sticky out here.
Wait, you think they smoke weed in heaven?
I don't know, man, because
milk and honey.
they said
Sticky.
heaven got a ghetto.
It
So,
does.
you know what I mean? That's what
Well,
they
who go to
said.
that?
Tupac.
He did say that. But who go to heaven? Who go to ghetto and heaven's ghetto? Like, who
I don't
do
know,
you get?
man.
Is that a bad place?
I don't know.
I'm like, no, you.
Whoa,
I think it's for like
You know
gangster
you supposed to
rappers.
be over there.
I think it's for like gangster rappers who did good shit in life. You know what I'm
They
saying?
get to live in the ghetto.
Like Tupac, he gave back to the community and shit. You know what I'm saying? He
He a
stood for
roach-free
something.
apartment.
So check it out. So I asked this question a little earlier, right?
That's
So
funny.
Tupac died fairly early, right, in his life.
Right, 26.
Who do you think Tupac came back as now to get his money?
Kendrick Lamar.
You think he Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
a good. I
that's what's
can
up.
see that. No, I don't know about that one.
You gotta go listen to the album. Go listen to the album. He did that reincarnated.
Yeah, I know the song, but I mean, I can see. I'm just saying my opinion. I of course accept your opinion. It's just that I don't know
Yeah,
who
look
he
at
came
it.
back as on my
So
side.
like Kendrick wasn't no. Let's say he wasn't a gangster. He grew up in gangster situations, but
Right.
you know what I mean. Pac wasn't no gangster, y'all.
No.
Pac was not a gangster, bro.
Well,
Pac went to Juilliard.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
made him.
He
they
went
made
to
him
Juilliard.
create that
So
character.
why did
he
they-
became a gangster after he shot the film Juice. He really got gangster after he shot Above the Rim. If you
what was
go
he doing?
watch,
Oh, because he was doing what with Digital Underground and
yeah,
shit.
he was doing.
He was climbing
he
around
was a
with
cop,
running
bro.
around with
Yeah, I
undercover.
forget he played an undercover cop.
He poetic
Well,
justice.
that don't mean that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like he wasn't no gangster, bro. Pac was not a.
I
That
think they
wasn't,
made him create that character for,
Yeah.
to sell out.
Would you pick Pac over Biggie or Biggie over
I'm
Pac?
picking Biggie, bro. What you mean?
Give me some.
Oh,
It's Biggie all
100%.
day.
Oh.
I'm saying
goddamn.
Biggie all day. I'm saying, I love. Don't get me wrong. Like I like Pac. You know what I'm saying? But Biggie was just the guy, bro. Like,
Prince or Michael Jackson?
Mike.
Hmm?
Mike.
Mike?
Mike.
Prince.
Yeah, I'm Prince.
Mike.
All right, R. Kelly or Diddy?
Damn, which one?
You want pee or baby oil?
Always talking about music.
Oil and water don't mix.
I fuck with baby oil, so I'm out to ride with Diddy. But I like R. Kelly's music, man. I like R. Kelly. I don't like
both of
Robert.
'em.
Fuck Robert.
You know what
I
I'm
like
saying?
R. Kelly.
I like Diddy and R. Kelly music.
You like
know
what?
I mean?
What song by Diddy do you like? Diddy didn't make no
Oh
bangers.
man, make this money, shake this.
I
money.
can't get past
Yeah,
Diddy.
well, you gotta look at it back in the day. For me, the Harlem Shake was everything for my era. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I understand that, but
Diddy did
ain't
the
I
whole
can't-
time with sampling.
Going nowhere. We ain't that bro.
I
Growing
can't.
up,
Next,
growing
I
up,
don't
that was
think
the
I
shit.
listened. I don't
It's
think I
BET
listened.
fault.
I have not listened to one Diddy album.
Y'all want to know where music fucked up at?
You said BET,
We stopped having music videos and stopped
Oh,
having
yeah.
BET.
Yeah.
but we still do that.
No, we don't.
They still have music videos on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, but
That's
but,
that, but that's a.
but it's not a channel.
Nah,
channel.
man.
Yeah, it's not like you turn.
Well, they should
it
It's
come
to-
on
not
Rough
like it's
Flow,
not like you getting off
Entertainment
work
Plus
or getting
TV.
out
Let's
of
bring
school.
all the
You
commercials.
remember Cetus World?
Who?
You remember Cetus World?
Nah,
Y'all not true BET fans.
See what it's called?
Cetus World. She
Right.
was a 3D character hosting.
It's a
music.
cartoon.
She,
Yeah, I ain't watch cartoon.
No, it's not a cartoon.
Oh.
It was a music video TV show.
Mm.
It was
Oh.
a segment called Cetus World. Like she had a 30-minute.
But was she a host? I mean, she was
she
a
was
real
3D.
woman.
She was a voiceover character,
Oh.
but she was 3D. Like, her shit was
Like, you
lit
put-
though.
Would you put 3D glasses on and she'll be like in your living room and shit?
Nah. It was
Oh.
on BET.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? This was back when TV was black.
oh, yeah. Well, now
Tyler Perry
Tubi
on
is.
BET now.
Tubi, all right.
Tubi weird as fuck.
Why you don't like
The
Tubi?
movies be weird as shit.
Well, some of them do, but some of them be good.
Well,
motherfucker
the
had a-
ones that started off on Netflix.
The one we were in, was all right.
Yeah,
We were in a good
Grit.
movie on there.
You got a
Yeah.
Tubi movie?
We were in a movie. We were in Grit.
Called Grit.
Great.
Yeah.
Yep. As a matter of fact, Blue has written 3 movies. We're gonna start shooting his movies.
Are
here
they
pretty
on
soon.
Tubi?
No,
No,
we haven't
he's-
started
he-
shooting
he
yet,
shot
but
'em.
We getting ready.
Put them out on your.
I mean, hadn't shot him yet. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with putting your shit on Tubi. Everybody
No.
watch Tubi.
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with Tubi at all. Tubi's very entertaining. I'm just
Yeah.
saying some of the movies are
Some-
gonna be weird as fuck.
And some of them be like, somebody shot that shit with
But y'all
this-
remember
one of them
was that-
cameras over
what was
there.
that Black Entertainment? What was the
Yeah.
DVDs back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
We was having bootleg movies and shit. It was
Yeah.
called Black Star Entertainment or some shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I
what it
remember.
remind me of.
Did you ever used to watch porn on CD,
Hell
DVD?
yeah. Booty Talk 29, baby.
Yeah, that was your favorite one.
I still got some in my drawer.
I
You
do
know what
too.
I'm saying?
But why was the
DVD?
quality always so bad on DVD?
I don't know. I was in the 8th grade though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Me.
What?
I'm
I
they
remember
got
when
4
I was in
I'm sure
eighth
they got
grade.
4K now.
When we were in 8th grade and we were watching
Still
porn, we had to
DVD?
like load it up before we went to school.
So y'all remember when
Then let
it
it
used to be in the living
download.
room, it used to be 12 o'clock midnight, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be in bed, but you're not. You just
Go
click
turn on
over,
Cinemax.
go to
Tuning them
BET,
to my.
and go
Oh,
to,
you little younger.
HBO.
HBO?
Yeah, go to
See,
HBO and Cinemax.
see, they're younger than us. We would be in the house. You know the old school TVs, and they had a little knob on the back. We'd be in there trying to
Oh, no, I had
adjust
one of them
just to
too.
see a titty.
I had one of them too.
It was
You
a
know what I'm
one.
saying?
And
I
think
remember I
about
stole my dad
Did you-
magazines.
Did you ever watch Benny Hill back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
Who the fuck is that?
It was like this British.
Did you know Benny Hill?
White
Yeah.
comedian, like TV show.
And remember how Benny Hill, since you don't know, and Nakia knows, and of course
Oh,
Blue
yeah, you
knows.
know I do.
But remember, it was so provocative. We used to think that these women were running around butt ass naked. Man, they probably just had bikinis on.
And
But
nipple-
as a kid,
and
you like,
nipple
ooh.
tassels.
Yeah, it was never anything over the top. None of the shit. I mean, the shit now that we see.
Yeah.
I
I used to
mean,
love
yeah.
Playboy.
oh yeah, me too.
Hustler.
Yeah.
What was the other magazine?
What was the one that was real dirty? Was it Hustler?
Hustler.
Yeah, all them magazine pages used to be stuck together.
I remember my dad used to have like racks of magazines. My grandfather had like porn from like the 1970s.
Mm.
They was
Big ass
fucking, it was
bushes
fucking
and
hairy as shit.
Yeah, looking like Stevie Wonder
Like,
mustache.
can you imagine trying to get through the forest?
Yeah.
Like, nah, man. Nah,
I don't
fuck
think
They
that.
that's a
say,
bad
they say
thing.
the bush is supposed to be coming back.
I don't think it's bad.
So
You better not. Fuck that.
I have no
saying.
problem with that. I'm a fan of
So
it.
you trying to eat some coochie and get her in your teeth?
No, I'm not trying to do that. I mean,
So what the fuck's gonna happen?
why is the hair loose? you know, brush that
You
shit
gonna be
very-
down there.
right. Yeah.
who brought black dental floss?
Yeah, I'll
over here?
just blow on it for me and get the dust off.
Right.
And you go on in there.
No, man.
Dust off it. Huh?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Anyway, hey man,
Fufu, go get the lions.
We are not going to have that in
We
here.
are not going to do this today.
yeah, but my thing is that like that it's too close to child to me.
What?
No hair, just bald. That's too kiddish.
I like a buzz cut.
Right.
You know,
Something should be there. You
You
grown.
can see
Yeah.
it, but it's not in the way.
I like a buzz cut.
Yeah.
I had a 50-year-old woman say one time we was out performing,
Right.
and she was like, "I'm gonna put one of you young bucks on this landing strip," and I didn't know what the fuck she meant. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at the bar like, "What the fuck is a landing strip?"
Did you go?
You know,
You were like, where we
fuck
going?
no, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking she was like really talking about like a
Like an airplane.
Airplane.
Y'all about to get on a PJ.
all white guy leans over here like, "Hey son, you don't know what a landing strip is?" I was like, "Yeah, what the fuck is that?" He was like, "That's that hair above her vagina."
That little strip. Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Yeah.
She was letting us know that she was gonna put one of us youngsters on her landing
It's
strip.
on it.
When a motherfucker say PJ to you, what's the first thing you think? Of?
PJ.
Yeah.
Peanut butter jelly.
You think of peanut butter and jelly? What you think of?
Pajamas.
Pajamas.
PJ.
Yeah.
Pajamas.
You think of pajamas?
Now
I think of
sandwich.
a private jet. That's what I think of.
Of course you do.
When I think of, hey, let's get on a PJ as a private jet. This one said peanut butter and jelly.
Hey,
That's
man,
what you said.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
But either way, that's it. That's all I got. I mean, I can go into some more of this book if y'all want me to dig in here and ask y'all some more random ass questions. See
He
what we
got real
here.
shit wrote this motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He does.
yeah.
He did warn me.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is a crazy book, man. All right, check it out. If you ate yourself, would you weigh the same? If you ate your leg right now, would you still weigh the same weight that you weigh?
No. What kind of fucking question is that? Like, I don't even know how to answer that because you would say yeah, but then I don't know.
So do you think your body breaks down stuff? So if you ate 8 pounds of meat, you gonna weigh eight more pounds? Right now?
Yeah.
So that means if I cut your leg off from here down and you ate all of that, bones and everything, you gonna still weigh the same thing you weigh?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
And then what do you think eventually if you ate your other leg and you keep going, you'll eventually shit yourself out and you'll die?
I mean,
You will eventually be gone, I'm sure.
you gonna die regardless because you got main arteries and shit.
Well, you can control it. You know what you're doing.
That's fucking disgusting.
So if that's the case, you couldn't eat those veins and shit because you still need those to live. So you wouldn't weigh. Well, I guess you would weigh the same because they still hanging there. If you
don't
took
even
everything
know.
off and those main veins are still there, what you think you would look like?
I seen a picture today.
You did?
Yeah, I seen a picture of something like that today on social media.
What if our knees bent the other way? What do you think chairs would look like?
Weird.
How would we sit down?
We wouldn't.
We wouldn't. We'd just be, we'd be
We would
tired.
lean over.
Lean forward.
Yep.
I don't think so. I'm thinking they would make something where we'd be able to sit down.
I don't know. We would probably lay down on our stomachs.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know.
Now, so you saying like right now we'll
Like,
be
what
talking,
if we
we'll be
were
laying
all-
down like this?
What if we were all built like grasshoppers? I like prime mantis. I really think those are cool, by the way.
Do you? I think that would be scary looking. And we be jumping around and
Like,
shit.
you just walking around just
just looking like you ready to fight all the damn time.
with like spikes coming out and shit.
Would you fight an animal?
Yeah.
What animal
I
would
have.
you? Uh-huh. What
Yeah.
you mean?
I
Would you
fought a
fight?
coyote.
Would you fight a bear?
If I had to, yeah.
Why would you have to? Like, what would make you be like?
Because
I gotta
I'd
fight
have been camping before.
this? And so if a bear just came up to you and just be like, "Hey man, I want to fight,"
I
and you'd be like,
wouldn't fight.
"What would make you have to fight this bear?" What would he be doing? And be like, "I'm about to fuck this bear
Trying
up."
to get into my tent.
Why do you want to lay down?
I don't know. Not next to me.
Well, what if you weren't in there, and he tried to get in your tent? Would you still beat his ass?
He can have it.
You let him go. You're like, man, fuck that tent.
You need it more than I do.
What if he didn't?
God don't make mistakes.
Yeah, he do. Yeah, I think he do.
There's
I
no such
understand.
thing as coincidences.
What that mean? What you mean by that?
Like whatever's supposed to happen, is supposed to happen.
Do you?
So if you're supposed to fight a bear, then you just fight a bear.
You gotta fight a bear. I
gotta fight it.
guess if you gotta knock a motherfucking bear out, I guess
Yeah,
you
man.
would. I mean, I don't. It's some animals I just don't think like a tiger. Would you fight a tiger?
Fuck no, I'm shooting it.
What if you had no gun and that tiger walked up
I
to you like, man,
mean,
I'm about to.
You're not gonna last. I mean, with any wild animal, you're not gonna last.
You ain't gonna
but
make
a
it, but you would
fucking
start.
tiger?
You'd try to make it.
Shit,
Would you just
not.
give up?
Just one swipe from a tiger, you dead.
Well, not necessarily.
Yeah.
You got shot. You ain't die.
A swipe from a tiger.
What if he swipe your leg?
I mean, it's gone.
It's gone. You think he gonna swipe it off?
I mean, majority of it.
It's a big ass tiger. What you eating, man? Man, son.
You know how big a tiger is?
How big you think a tiger is?
Man, a tiger is.
You think it's why you with that
Like-
microphone? You think that it's bigger than this sofa?
Hell yeah.
A tiger bigger than this sofa?
Damn near cover up this sofa.
Tigers this big?
Yeah.
Y'all want some jelly beans? This is my favorite snack in the whole wide world. We about to, we ending it. You don't want none? All right, well, forget y'all then. They mine. That's all I got, man. I'm tired. I done spoke at least 450 words. At least.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night.
Peace.
When it comes back around, yeah,
Thank y'all.
you gotta make sure it's yours.
I don't understand why motherfuckers used to pass out at Michael Jackson concerts. I
Why
mean,
not?
why would you
I
pay
hate
all
that
that?
shit.
Why would you pay all that money to sit in the front row and then he pass out whenever you knew you were gonna
Always
pass out?
crying and shit like.
For what?
I don't know.
I cop the new biz, hop up in there.
A Fifth of Something does not own the rights to any of the music in this video. We do own our shit, though.